Cuties de Mayo, art for art's sake, and seniors de Mayo. All this and more as the Stafford Weekly News starts now. Welcome to the Friday, May 10th edition of the Stafford Weekly News. I'm Randall Williams. Did you have a good Cinco de Mayo? They certainly did at the Stafford Early Childhood Center, and Henrovy Nathaniel was there.
Hi, I'm the admin assistant to the multilingual department here at Stafford Municipal School District. Here we were enjoying a Cinco de Mayo celebrations with our ECC students, parents, and staff. We had a wonderful day today and lots of volunteers and lots of participation with our staff that were dancing, as well as our principal and our administrators. So we are so happy to always celebrate different cultures here at ECC. And as today, we celebrated Cinco de Mayo, and we were so excited to do that, and hope you enjoy it.
I am the administrative assistant to the chief academic officer at SMSD Administration Building. I was invited to the Early Childhood Center to MC their Cinco de Mayo program today. The students from pre-K to kinder presented an array of different dances and songs celebrating the Mexican culture. And we had the grand finale with the ECC faculty and staff presenting a dance, and parents, community members, family, they all attended. We all had a good time. The students were super excited. The teachers did a fabulous job with getting the students ready, and it was just such a lovely celebration of the Mexican culture.
Recently, a new community engagement center opened at Stafford Elementary, dedicated to the memory of one of their own.
Welcome and thank you everyone for your presence today. We have come together to honor a very special lady, Kathy Ratcliffe. She left this world exactly 1 year and 1 day ago. So today we are celebrating the grand opening of the Kathy Ratcliffe Community Engagement Center. You're from Stafford, everybody knows who Kathy was. She was an educator, longtime educator in Stafford. She was also a volunteer, great citizen here in the city of Stafford. Everybody loved her. She knew all the kids loved her. And we wanted to honor her legacy by renaming the old library, the old primary library, into the Community Engagement Center. This is a place where volunteers can come and help tutor students. Our students can be read to, they can listen to our students read to them, they can tutor them on the basics of learning to read. So it was really important for us to have a place that was student-friendly, that was engaging, colorful, just like the personality that Kathy was. And we feel like we're honoring her memory by having this venue open now.
Kathy was dedicated to the students of the district, giving 100% to ensure that they learned to read. During the 2017 bond, she served on the committee to make sure that the students had plenty of playground equipment, as well as that the water fountains were at the correct level. She was bound and determined to see that those two things got attended to. She was, in fact, the students' biggest advocate.
Kathy loved you all. She loved your children. I know that right now she would say, she'd giggle and say hugs to everyone. We appreciate everything that you all do.
This is quite an honor, not for the family, but for us here in Stafford. From the Education Foundation, Kathy was such a wonderful person. She believed in giving, she believed in sharing, and of course, Kathy believed in hugs. With the Education Foundation, she was very instrumental in our grants. For our grants, she made sure that teachers received the grants and made sure the grants qualifications were met, and everything about the grants had Kathy label on it. So as we come today, we're graduating from the grants to the reading room. And Kathy is indeed a reading person. She loved reading, she loved children, and she loved the Education Foundation. So from the Education Foundation to the family and to the community, welcome the Kathy Ratcliffe Reading Room.
Next up, Sean Pettit continues his series of profiles on SMSD's star athletes with baseball's Adrian Ponce.
Adrian Ponce, Stafford. I got two older brothers. I started playing when I was 3. They really work with me. Like, I have an older brother right now. Me still watching, because one of them, he played outfield, the other one was a catcher. So when we were younger, the catcher, he wouldn't let me pitch to him until recently. Until like freshman year when I started high school. I don't know, he was like, he didn't want me to hurt my arm or something, but I don't.
Did he think you were wild and you were gonna hit him?
Maybe. So me and my brother, we hit in the backyard. We go to the field by our house, throw. So we do all that.
You ever make a game of it? Who can get the most line drops? And who's usually the winner?
My brother is. I'm not gonna lie, my brother. He's always on me for like, if I pop up, he's like, he always tells me, what did you do, like, what did you do wrong? He makes me think about it. Defense, such a triple play for Stafford. I just like being in the outfield. I feel like that's more like where I'm comfortable at. Like running down the ball, diving plays, throwing people out. Jordan, I like how he hits. Like he's a really good hitter. I like that. Yeah, that's the plan, but if it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. I'll probably keep playing until I can. Throwing the guy out with outfield assists. Just that rush. A diving catch. Being patient. So like when I'm at the plate, sometimes I'm like too anxious to hit. But I gotta be patient, wait for the ball to come in, and then I take.
AP. I cannot forget about AP. Okay, so my wife loves AP. Yeah, so it's one kid that she loves. He's great attitude, great work ethic, just great kid overall, and a great baseball player. He's one of those gritty baseball players that everybody loves and enjoys, and he's a great teammate. So he'll find a way to get it done. So and he's that type of guy, that type of competitor.
Gallery gatherings next.
In Stafford, diversity is not just a number, it's who we are.
When you are here, you become part of the story.
You can sleep well knowing we're always on the job and looking out for you.
It's a great place for growth and opportunity.
Tradition starts here.
We teach your children and we stick around for your grandchildren.
We are one. We are Stafford.
This is the city of Stafford, and we are one.
Every semester at HCC wraps up with a juried student art show. And this year, we sat down with the juror for an inside peek at their method.
The great things about the awards is that they are juried. It gives you a sense of a professional practice, because in our field, we ourselves as working artists do submit our work into juried exhibitions as a professional practice. You're getting an opportunity to do that. For those of you that don't know, here at HCC, our program, the Visual Arts program, is accredited by the National Associations of Schools of Art and Design. That means a student who receives their associate's degree in studio art at HCC can transfer completely and totally to any other NASAD accredited institution in the United States.
Catherine, our chair, said it best. This is like the frosting on the cake at the end of every semester, when we get to collect all the best works that our students made. And we have a process, you could say, where gallery directors are given a task of jurying the work of students from other colleges. We make sure that we don't judge our own college, because that's, you're too close to the students there, you know them, they know you, and we want to always maintain a sense of objectivity. And so we do this all across the campus. A professor of art from the Northwest College was a juror for the Northeast. So you see, it's sort of reciprocal. And it was fun to come here because there is so much to see. I enjoyed it. It's challenging, but when you get it right, as I feel like I did, then you feel a great sense of accomplishment, and you feel good for the students too, because you can see the work they've given it, and I'm very happy to see them get an award for what they've done. I begin the process by looking at what strikes me most immediately. In other words, the image that I can't ignore, that if I walk around the corner, I want to go back to it. You know, that sort of attraction. And that, like I said to everyone inside the gallery, is a very subjective thing. What I might like might be something that other people walk right past. But I have to be the judge, I have to be the juror, so I have to go with that initial instinct. And as I sort of go through the different levels and I sort of make my way through things, I also begin to look for ideas, uniqueness, not necessarily the most, maybe what I think is beautiful, but what looks like it was a result of a lot of thinking and working out an idea, and that is pretty obvious in some of them, that it's a new and different idea that I haven't seen before, and that's another thing I look for, and I found a couple very much like that in this show. So it's a mixture of what hits you first and then sort of working your way through the other things that you might have overlooked, you know, that sort of are still there. Sometimes they're small, intimate works that don't shout very loud, but they're very well crafted, and the idea is excellent. So that's what I look for in the whole process.
Model citizens, next.
You can try, but you won't find another city like Stafford, Texas.
Serving our community just like you like it.
Taking care of you and your home since 1945.
We believe in STEM to learn and STEM to earn.
We're heading into college certified and career ready.
As a former student of Stafford, I take pride in keeping our classrooms safe.
We are Stafford, we are one.
Wow, it's another Cinco de Mayo story. But this time, it's a fundraiser for our friends at Fort Bend Seniors.
Hi, I'm the president of the board for the Fort Bend Seniors Meals on Wheels, and we're here today celebrating the Cinco de Mayo fundraiser for our programs. This fundraiser is wonderful food, great sponsors, raffle, and all kinds of auction items. So please, we appreciate all the support of those attending and the sponsors who've helped us to fund this event. It brings meals for and congregate programs for our seniors, as well as helps us celebrate our 50th year of providing that support to our elderly. So thank you so much for coming. Our Cinco de Mayo fundraiser is underway. We've got music, we've got raffles, we have auction, lots of foods. We're grateful to La Cocina for hosting this event, as well as all the sponsors who helped to underwrite and fund this.
Hello everybody, I'm the owner of La Cocina, a Mexican restaurant, which today we celebrate our 17th annual Cinco de Mayo bash that benefits none other than Meals on Wheels, Fort Bend Seniors, the organization that takes meals to our elderly, right in our county, in our backyard here. Today we are celebrating the 17th annual bash for Meals on Wheels, and we do it in the form of a big Cinco de Mayo party. Okay, today we have live auction, we have silent auction, we have live DJ, we have raffles, we got prizes, and a lot of fun. Great food, great drinks, and mucho fun. We have done almost more than 500,000 already in these 17 years that we've been doing this. So we're excited, and we're happy to be able to host this again and to be able to create awareness in the community of the need that exists with our seniors. We are crushing hunger among our seniors, and we are winning.
I'm the Executive Director at Fort Bend Seniors Meals on Wheels, and we are so excited to be here today. It is our 17th annual La Cocina restaurant Cinco de Mayo celebration. We're here tonight, probably about 300 of my closest friends will be here, and we're going to be celebrating what we do at Fort Bend Seniors Meals on Wheels. This year, we're going to do over 400,000 meals, and events like these are how we can fund that. So we appreciate all the people coming out and all the support we get for this event and our other events, because most people don't know that 1 in 6 seniors are hungry. So what we do is we deliver hot meals to the seniors, and we help connect with them, and we also get to do things with them on a daily basis. So it's very important what we do, and we're so glad for our businesses like La Cocina and our other people in the neighborhood that support us, and we just couldn't do it without that support. So come out and visit us anytime.
Other tickets. Give us the number. She gets to call it this time. Here we go. What is it? What do we got?
320.
Remember when you were a kid and you built plastic models of airplanes and cars? Some people didn't forget and kept on building. They recently had their annual show at the Stafford Center.
This is the IPMS Houston Model Mania. It's a scale model club that we put on each year. It's about this time. It's usually the last weekend in April, first part of May. Today is May 4th. May the 4th be with you. And that is the theme of our show. Any Star Wars project is going to be judged in a special category, and the winner of that category gets a special trophy to take home with them today. We have, on average, over 600-700 model entries that come in a variety of different categories, including airplanes, tanks, ships, spaceships, figures, a little bit for everyone. We have the dioramas, which are one of my favorites. It's where guys put stuff together from all the different genres to tell a story, and a lot of them are quite wonderful. We have hundreds of guys, as you can see here. We've got 97 tables of plastic flooring for sale here for anybody trying to pick up something new for their workbench.
Got a pretty good haul today.
Modelers coming in, preteens all the way to our older gentlemen who have done this for years. And some of this stuff is quite amazing. It is an art show as far as I'm concerned.
My first model was like a B-17 when I was about 6 or 7.
What got you into it?
My father. He's a big inspiration for me. He did it as a kid, so he flies planes now.
I have been coming to Model Mania off and on for the last 15, 20 years. As a kid, my grandfather restored Model A's, and this was all I could build, so that's what I started with cars, and it's just grown into a huge hobby. I've never been able to decide which real car I want, so I have to get them all of them that I want in scale models.
I came to the first model meeting here about a month ago, and I was the only kid there. Everyone was looking at me like I'm made of gold.
We were very fortunate to find Stafford Center. Stafford Center is great. We've been coming here for about 12 years, 10 to 12 years. They have a great facility. The staff is just phenomenal. We love coming here. It is the nicest venue of any show in Texas, by far.
We're going to keep coming to this and the meetings consistently.
For those starting out, don't think you're going to just automatically get to the quality of the stuff there in the show, but the thing I learned the hard way is you got to have fun. So if it becomes too much of a job and not fun, scale back. And I used to try to compete and took the fun out of it. So I'm now just back building for me. And if someone happens to look at one of my kits and say, comments, that's cool or that's neat or something, that's all I need.
Don't think about what other people's models look like. Just do what you want to do and have fun.
Modeling is a hobby that does wonders for people. It's good therapy. I taught for 10 years, so I needed plenty of therapy. People who are creative, that are artistic, it's a good outlet for them.
That's a wrap on our news for this week. Thank you for joining us. For everyone here at Stafford Weekly News, I'm Randall Williams. May all your news be good news. This program was produced on the Stafford campus of Houston Community College.